My name is Danny Iny. I'm the founder and CEO of a company called Miracy, formerly called Firepole Marketing. And we teach visionary entrepreneurs how to make a difference in the world in a sustainable way. And sustainability includes profitability, but it's not limited to that. A combination of getting access to the business knowledge that they need to be able to accomplish the goals they want and having it still align with the values that matter to them in terms of who they are and what they care about. People often think that they have to make a choice between the smart business thing and the right thing. And we help people see how they can be the same thing. We have a number of courses that we offer at different times throughout the year. But the best way to get a sense of what we do is just to go to mirasee.com. That's Mirasee, and look at the free information that's available. And if it jives with you, then eventually you'll find something that you might want to pay us for. But if not, then it doesn't really matter. My belief is that the missing piece between where we are and a better world is business education. You can spend a day watching videos on TED and be so inspired by all the problems we know how to solve and the things we know how to do. And then you go out into the world and you're like, where is it? And the gap between what life could be like, what the world could be like, and what it is a gap of business skills, because people think it's about making money. It's not. It's just a part of it. Business is about sustainably getting done what you want to get done. And making money is a part of that. Profitability is a part of that. If it's not profitable, it's not sustainable. But it's about being able to get done the things that matter to you. And I really see that being the missing piece from where we are to a better world. And I'm excited to do my little part to push things in the right direction. So here's the example I'll give, and this is an old story, but I think it fits. So before I built, Firepole Marketing that became Miracy, the previous business that I built was an educational technology software company. Like, we were building software that teaches kids how to read. And we had some good early traction, raised a whole bunch of money, got some really good feedback from experts, and kids loved us and so forth. But at the end of the day, I was a very young and inexperienced CEO in what in hindsight is like the most freaking complicated industry on the face of the earth. And the timing was terrible. This was right about when the markets crashed in 2008. And all of that together just destroyed the company, and it all fell apart. And you said entrepreneurial survival story. The business didn't survive, right? It fell apart, it imploded. It took a couple of years for me to lick my wounds and kind of figure out what I'm going to do next and eventually try something new. And I tell people that, your identity as an entrepreneur is very invested in what you're building. And so that kind of implosion, it feels a lot like going through a really bad breakup. It's rough. And part of what that experience is like is that you're not ready to date right away. You're not ready to meet someone. And you really want to kind of take things slow and not commit. And Firepole Marketing was the rebound. It was like the thing that I was doing on the side that was not a lot of commitment and investment. And, but it kind of, it hit and it took off. And that business failed. But entrepreneurial survival is not about the business. It's about the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is the engine of making things happen. I am Danny Iny, and I will survive.